is the White Trail at the Wagon Park in Saskatchewan, which is just a little bit north of Saskatoon. There's a lot of these trails that meander and wiggle and wave amongst the willows and the birches and the poplars. And yeah, you don't see any spruce down there. Deciduous. This land is quite used to being submerged, but not for the past several years. Water level is quite low right now. And I'm halfway up a hill in the lowest gear possible on my Kona, and it's I think it's an 18 speed. There's like 3 gears. Do you see them? On the front, right there. And 6 at the back. I'll count them later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 gears. Now this is a unique place. All it needs is advertising. And I'm not talking about commercial advertising. I'm talking about doing, I'm afraid to use the word sitcom, because comedy will prove itself through natural channels. Sort of like the way Beachcombers was. They called it a sitcom after the show started. But when it started, it was more like just a half-hour weekly drama. Day in the life. Place called Molly's Reach in British Columbia, and people made a living by claiming runaway logs, dragging them home, pulling them with their various awkward, unusual vessels, boatcraft, and the host of the show was Bruno Gerussi. Well, I see myself as the Bruno Gerussi of a show that gets into the life along the river here that nobody seems to know about, including the history, the biology, the culture, debunking a lot of the myths that you hear, etc. You know, when you pitch a show like this, money holders, such as the administration of the people that manage the riverbank, they can't see outside their office because they spend all their time in there. They do all their education in there, and they have curators, which they call interpreters, and they find themselves handling busloads of children. Well, that's fine, but why not take them outside? Take them down these trails, these magnificent trails all throughout this park. Now there's a pavilion just on the other side of that hill, the Wagon Pavilion, and they got a big buffalo and maybe 2. And they'll even serve you a buffalo burger. But this is September, end of September, and I've been in this marketplace for 43 years. And the definition of the word conservatism means that people are following the rules and being awarded for following the rules and going to the schools designed by people that follow the rules. And there's not very many liberals here. Liberals don't survive here. First of all, the ones that are left from Ottawa end up away from Ottawa, which means they're not experienced liberals. They don't know how to be liberals because it takes time, the same way it takes time to learn how to become a conservative. Right now, the conservatives are burning too much dino oil and they want to keep pumping more. And I think that the liberals, in that they're trying to be different from the conservatives, haven't latched on to the solar yet. Yes, that big ball of energy in the sky. Right there. The sun. I'm Solar Man. When the moon is in the 7th house. What does that mean, actually? Well, if we were to raise enough money at a Woodstock-ish telethon, don't tell them it's a telethon until the people get there. Launch all the fundraising stuff when people start arriving at your concert. And you remember Woodstock. There was 500,000 strong. Hey, there's a little Cessna up there. That's probably about 5,000 feet. You hear him? I can't even see him on this screen. He's up there somewhere. Take off the sunglasses. Where are you, Cessna? You probably see him before I do. There's so much glare here. Anyway, let's see if I can find him. Oh well, it's just a Cessna. What I want to get is an electric plane. You should check them out. Google electric airplane. They're quiet. They're efficient. Wow, can you imagine flying without making the noise that little bugger's making? You wouldn't have to wear those headphones just so that you can talk to your riding partner. This is Sergei Romanov.